You okay? It's okay.
When disaster strikes, there's no time left to prepare. And when you're scrambling to keep yourself and your family alive, food should be the last of your immediate worries. It's one of the first things that you should be preparing for. So when it comes to food, it needs to be made quick, it needs to last long, and most importantly, it needs to pack the most punch for the least amount of weight to carry. Or it needs to be made in the field with minimal supplies, when the only path ahead is survival, with no time for luxuries. Quick, simple, and effective is the only way you're going to make it out alive. And if anyone knew how to make the most use out of what little they had at their disposal, it's the people of old. Let's have a look at the oldest survival foods that kept your ancestors alive during hard times. Pemmican. Lately, one of the oldest and most calorically dense survival foods has begun to make a resurgence amongst the prepper communities. And what a relief to see pemmican being picked up again. It will be the most long-lasting food item that you can carry on your person. It packs an enormous punch in energy and nutrients. The native Canadians took an entire bison, fried and pulverized the meat, and then encased the protein into a rendered suet from the animal. Suet is the fat around the kidneys of the animal, in case you were wondering. And finally, the pemmican was carried in the very leather of the animal that supplied the meat and lard in the first place. It is one of the only options that will, on its own, supply you with enough calories to trek through the Canadian winter. That's how dense this stuff is. And you don't need to have bison to make it. Beef, moose, deer. As long as it's in prime season and their fat storages are optimal, it can be made relatively easy with any red meat. Pemmican can be eaten just as is on its own, or by adding dried berries, nuts, and a pinch of salt before the final product sets. You can make a pretty tasty and rather comforting traveling food to boot. But it can be made a million different ways if you're hunkered down and you've got a fire, just like any stew would. It's versatile and so filling that you can get 1,500 calories out of a 250 milliliter cup serving. That's a heck of a lot for very little weight. Ship's biscuits. Ship's biscuits, or hardtack as the military men might know it, is a 3-ingredient emergency ration that's been keeping armies going for centuries. Just flour, water, and salt, pressed flat and baked at low heat for a few hours until you get this hard little disc that, let's be honest, tastes as boring as any cracker. It's dry, it's hard, and it's light. It won't give you much nutrients, but it's got plenty of energy. Pounding it into crumbs and adding it to other soups or stews is a good way to increase meager rations. And without moisture added to it, it can last for years. And this stuff's so hard that it'll survive a bomb blast. Portable soup. And if you need something to spice up your bland hardtack, try some portable soup. It's the most flavorful option to have on you. Dating back to the 1700s, you'd use this leathery meat extract a lot like you would use a bouillon cube. Besides being high in nutrients, we cannot stress just how flavorful this can make a plain cup of boiled water. The idea is to seek out the collagen-rich, sinewy parts of the animal. The neck, shank, and even a shin or two won't go amiss. Portable soup is a valuable addition to life outdoors, but it's definitely the most time-consuming item on our list. If it weren't so delicious, nutritious, and long-lasting, we wouldn't have mentioned it at all. But it's worth carving out 2 days to make properly. The process is slow and steady, working it down to an almost pure gelatinous material that resembles leather more than anything else. It's the lightest and most versatile as far as flavor and use goes for all of our options. Ration bars. Ration bars, or energy bars, is prevalent among the fitness community, and almost everyone has a few store-bought bars in their glove compartments for when they're on the go. But variations of ration bars have been around since before Europe had royal houses to call the shots. Back then, it was a convenient way to store excess produce that was collected from the land. By adding water, cereal, or grain, and a handful of fruit to make cakes and bars, it was a tasty treat reserved for the inactive winter months. But today, with sugar readily at hand, we can use this sweet preservative to make it last even longer and to make it tastier. The great thing about ration bars, besides being easy to make, is just how much you can pack into a single bite. Nuts, fruits, oats, wheat, rye, seeds, chocolate chips. There's no limit to the amount of nutrients that you can cram in there. High nutrition and shelf life aside, taste is the reason it's on the list. When you're on the run and every single move you make is based on necessity, going mad from isolation and the constant high stress is a very real danger. Cabin fever is just as much a killer as starvation is. But good food and finding comfort in the meal you're about to eat can do amazing things for a person's morale. Make sure that there's at least one treat in your stores. And all the better if it can be as nutritious as it is delicious. You can vacuum seal them, sure, but packing them in tinfoil will reduce your waste trail since foil can be reused a million different ways. If you have enough of these 4 items stored away, you can last for months on your own without any discernible negative effects. And that's years if you can make more when you're on the move. Don't underestimate the incredible power of pemmican alone. The natives lived off it and nothing else for years at a time. But no matter the survival food you have in your pack, remember the 4 golden rules. Nutrition, energy, storage, and weight. If it's light enough that it won't slow you down, and it's dense enough to fuel your feet to keep constant motion, the water and shelter can be figured out as you move. But shelter and water are subjects for another video, so click the notification bell so you can stay in the loop. You don't want to be caught out there with all the tools around you needed for survival, but you're unable to make use of them because you don't even know what they are. The information to save your life in a pinch is out there. You just need to know where to look for it. This is Threat to Survival. Prepare today, thrive tomorrow. Embrace the threat to survival.